Have you ever looked into your cat's eyes and felt a sudden, unexplained distance, as if they were looking right through you? You shower them with expensive treats, you buy the softest beds, and you offer them all the love you have. Yet sometimes they still pull away. Most owners believe cats are simply aloof or independent by nature. They think it's just the way cats are. But what if I told you that you've been unintentionally speaking a language of threat every single day? What if your cat has been waiting their entire life for you to stop doing the very things you think are showing them love? Today, we're going behind the curtain of the feline mind. This isn't just about habits, it's about the raw biological chemistry of trust. By the end of this video, you will understand the secret shift that changes everything. But first, we have to talk about the invisible trap you've been setting without even knowing it. The first thing your cat is waiting for you to stop is the unasked lift. Think about the last time you saw your cat looking adorable on the rug, and you just couldn't resist. You reached down, scooped him up, and held him close to your chest. To you, it was a warm embrace. To your cat, it was a sudden loss of gravity and a total removal of their autonomy. In the wild, the only time a cat's feet leave the ground without their consent is when they've been caught by a predator. Research from the University of Lincoln suggests that cats who feel they lack control over their physical movements show significantly higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. When you pick them up uninvited, you aren't showing affection. You are triggering an ancient survival reflex. They aren't cuddling. They are waiting for the moment they can escape back to safety. If you want their full trust, stop being the predator that snatches them from the floor. Start waiting for the invitation. When they weave between your legs or jump into your lap, that is their choice. Respecting that choice is the first step toward a bond you didn't think was possible.
But it's not just your hands that are speaking the wrong language, it's your eyes. This brings us to the silence of the stare. Most of us look at our cats with adoration. We lock eyes with them because we want to connect. But in the feline world, a direct, unblinking stare is an act of aggression. It's a challenge. It's what a rival does before a fight. When you stare at your cat, their pupils might dilate, their breathing might shallow slightly, and they might turn their head away. They aren't being rude. They are trying to de-escalate a conflict you didn't even know you started. Feline behaviorists have documented that cats communicate peace through the slow blink. It's a biological signal that says, I am vulnerable enough to close my eyes in your presence. If this makes you realize how many silent arguments you've had with your pet, maybe it's time to join our community. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss these subtle signals again. Tonight, try this. Look at your cat, soften your gaze, and slowly close and open your eyes. You'll see a shift in their body language you've never noticed before. They've been waiting years for you to say, I love you, in a way they actually understand.
The third mistake is perhaps the most heartbreaking because it comes from a place of cleanliness, erasing their scent. We love a clean house. We wash their blankets, we scrub the corners of the walls where they rub their faces, and we use strong-smelling detergents. To a human, that smells like freshness. To a cat, it smells like an identity crisis. Cats have scent glands in their cheeks that release pheromones. When they rub against your furniture, they are literally painting their home with a map of safety. They are saying, I know this place. I am safe here. When you erase those marks, you are essentially blindfolding them in their own home. Imagine if someone came into your house every week and repainted all the walls and moved all the doors. You would feel anxious and untethered. That is how your cat feels when you overclean. They aren't just animals living in your house. They are architects of a sensory world you can't even see. But wait, because the next point is about something you do twice a day that might be slowly draining your cat's mental health.